Hello my fantastic folks, this is Harshi, your SST educator, is back with the chapter number 6, our environment of your course book, Timetablers, Acknowledged series by Amit Publishing House, right? So again, a warm-up exercise for you. Get ready. Name the types of pollution you see in this picture. Have a glance of this picture and see what kind of pollution is there. So you see dirty water is getting mixed with river water, right? So it is type of water pollution. So what is pollution? Let's discuss. Everything around us is a part of our environment. Kids, most of the students gets confused between environment and atmosphere. Let me explain the difference between environment and atmosphere. Atmosphere is the layer of gases that surrounds the earth. Only air is involved in the atmosphere. Now, what is environment? Everything that you look around in your surroundings are the part of environment, or they make the environment. This means the living beings and non-living things make up our environment. Living things means we all know the characters of living things. It breathes, it moves on its own, it eats, it grows, it reproduces. Yes, so living things we know. So character of living things and non-living things are those things where life is not present. The non-living things do not move on its own. We have to move it from one place to another. It doesn't grow, it doesn't eat, doesn't breathe, doesn't reproduce. So these are the characters of living and non-living things. So our environment, it's surrounded with living and non-living things both. Plants, animals and humans are living beings. Air, water, land and buildings are non-living things. Non-living things can be natural or man-made things. Yes, natural means like air, soil, mountain, rivers, clouds, sun, moon. So these are all natural things. And man-made things are building, copies, notebooks, bags, phones, TVs, cars. So many examples. So they are non-living things. So all the things together, living and non-living things, natural or man-made things, make our environment, right? So have you got the difference between atmosphere and environment? Clear it, because most of the students gets confused what is environment and what is atmosphere, right? Atmosphere is the layer of gases that surrounds the earth. Air is involved in it, and in the environment, all the things including air makes our environment. But what happens, kids? We pollute our environment in different ways. Means, what is pollution? Let's see what is pollution. Pollution is any unfavorable change. Unfavorable change means it is not good for us. It is not good for environment. It is harmful. Any unfavorable change or degeneration in the environment is known as environmental pollution. Any change which is not useful for us, rather it is harmful. Any change or degeneration is called pollution, right? In simple words, pollution is an act of causing harm to our environment and making it dirty. This is very simple definition of pollution. Any harmful act which is making our environment dirty is called pollution. Have you understood, kids? Very good. our environment gets polluted by some of our activities. Now, what all are these activities? Let's discuss. The most common type of pollution are air pollution, water pollution, land pollution, and the noise pollution. We pollute the air, we pollute the water, we pollute the land, and also noise pollution. These type of pollution are very harmful for our environment and for us too. Wow fact, pollution is the biggest global killer affecting the 100 million people. Yes, it is a global killer. People die, yes, because of the pollution. Now let's see what is air pollution. We have discussed 4 kinds of pollution: air, water, land, and noise. So let's discuss about air pollution first. Air pollution is an act of causing harm to the air. Some human activities that pollutes the air as follows. It shows that we are polluting air. How we are polluting air? The smoke that emits from the garbage that is burnt in open places, and the smoke that is released from the vehicles, the smoke that is released by the factories, and busting of crackers is the main problem or main cause of air pollution. So the smoke that emits with these ways pollutes our air, and which is very harmful for environment. We also part of environment. Human beings, living beings, as we discuss, all the living things and non-living things are the part of environment. So it is harmful for all of us. Yes. So what are the causes? The smoke from the factories, smoke from the vehicles, busting the firecrackers, and if you are burning the garbage in an open space is main causes of air pollution, right? You can see the smoke emitting from the chimneys of factories, and it is getting mixed with air, which is very harmful for us. AI can provide tool to monitor air pollution in real time. In last chapters also we have learned what is real time. Real time means at this moment. So AI has tools to monitor the air pollution in real time. AI technology can discover the sources of air pollution from the sources by which the smoke is coming from quickly and accurately. Most important is accurately and very quickly. Land pollution. We have discussed about air pollution. Now the land pollution is the second type of pollution. Land pollution is again act of causing harm to the land. In air pollution, we are causing harm to the air. In land pollution, we are causing harm to the land. Some practices that cause land pollution are as follows. Cutting of trees. We are cutting down the trees because we are building the houses, we are building the factories, we are building the roads. Because of this, the trees are being cutting down. If the trees would not be here, what will happen, kids? Because the root of the trees go deep into the soil and it holds the soil. If the trees are not there, so who will hold the soil? It leads to soil erosion. Yes. So it is, if we are cutting down the trees, it is again causing the air pollution. Throwing garbage such as cans, plastic and polythene bags in open spaces, and overuse of pesticides in the soil by farmers. Farmers are using fertilizers and pesticides for crops, yes, excessive usage of pesticides and fertilizers is harming our land. It is so land pollution is increases by these ways. We should stop it, and it is impacting the fertility of land. Yes, it is impacting the fertility. So it needs to be stopped. Now, next type of pollution is water pollution. We are harming the water. Water pollution is an act of causing harm to the water bodies. Some human activities that pollutes the water are washing clothes in rivers, bathing of animals and human beings in rivers, throwing waste into the rivers and other water bodies. Here you can see the sewage water, the waste from the factories are getting mixed with the water bodies and water is getting contaminated. This is contaminated and cannot be used by all of us, right? So there are some ways by which we are contaminating the water or increasing the water pollution, right? Have you understood? So we have seen the ways by which water is getting contaminated, right? This water pollution is not only harming ourselves, the living beings, it also harming the animals that are living in water, means aquatic life. So water pollution is impacting on aquatic life too, right? Now next, releasing harmful waste from factories into river is again leading the air pollution. Now, perfect. About 2 million tons of sewage is dumped into the world's water bodies daily. This is very dangerous numbers, yes. Now, next is noise pollution. Noise pollution is an act of disturbing the environment with unpleasant and loud sounds. We all hear different kinds of sound in our daily life. Some are pleasant, some are unpleasant. Unpleasant sound leads the noise pollution. Let's see. Some sounds that pollute our environment are as follows: unnecessarily honking by people driving vehicles, unnecessarily sound or unpleasant sound by the vehicles. Bursting of firecrackers. Bursting of firecrackers is leading to noise pollution as well as the air pollution. Loud music played at homes and public places. Loud machines which are running in the factories are the main causes of noise pollution, and noise pollution leads to hearing problems. Yes, protecting the environment. Now, we should protect our environment from being polluted. Human activities are slowly destroying our environment. Therefore, it is our duty to protect and preserve it. By keeping our environment clean, we can live a hygienic and diseases-free life. If we are living in the hygienic environments, means we are living our diseases-free life. Saving our environment. How we can save our environment? We can protect our environment in many ways. We should always use garbage bins to throw garbage, and don't forget to close the lid of bins. Yes, it needs to be covered. Garbage needs to be covered because the rotten garbage also releases some kinds of germs, and that mixes with the air and it can make us ill. We should not use polythene bags. Instead of polythene bags, what we should use? We should use paper bags, jute bags and cloth bags. We should use vehicles fitted with CNG. What is CNG, kids? CNG is compressed natural gas. We should use the vehicle. CNG is again fuel for the vehicles. So we should use the CNG fitted kids vehicles to reduce the pollution instead of using petroleum vehicles. Is more environmental friendly than other fuels. CNG is more environmental friendly other than other fuels like petrol, diesels, right? We should not burst crackers. They create noise and they releases harmful smoke into the air. We should plant more trees because trees make our environment fresh and clean. We must follow 3 R's. First is reuse, reduce and recycle. Reuse means make a habit to use the things again and again. This is reuse. And what is reduce? We should always try to not to waste the things. This will reduce the garbage or reduce the pollution, and also recycle it to make something new out of the waste is recycle. So always follow 3 R's: reduce, reuse and recycle. Instead of other fuels like petrol and diesel, we should use the CNG fitted vehicles. We should not burst crackers, it leaves noise and air pollution. We should not cut down the trees. Instead of, we should plant more and more trees, and don't use polythene bags. Instead of, use paper, jute and cloth bags. Hope it is clear to all of you. Very good. So it's time for revision. Our environment is made up of everything and are surrounded with the living or non-living things. The act of causing harm to the environment is called pollution. Air pollution, water pollution, land pollution and noise pollution are common types of pollution. Pesticides and chemicals which farmers apply to crops to kill harmful insects, actually it leads to land pollution. Excessive usage of pesticides and chemicals. It's time for evaluation, kids. Multiple choice questions. What makes up our environment? Can you tell me? Land, air, water or all of these? The correct answer is all of these, because all the living things and non-living things, natural or man-made things, are the part of our environment. Don't forget to fill this circle according to the answers. So I am doing one for you. Do rest on your own. Vehicles should be powered by CNG, CGG, petroleum or NCG. CNG kit-fitted vehicles are preferred. Trees make the air fresh. Next is a clean environment means a dash and diseases-free life. It is hygienic and diseases-free life. We can save our environment by planting trees, wasting water, cutting trees or bursting crackers. We can save our environment by planting more and more trees. So understanding based question. Fill in the blanks. Smoke coming out of vehicle causes what kind of pollution? Can you tell me now? Very good answers. It is air pollution. The smoke that emits from the vehicles, from the factories, it leads the air pollution. Throwing waste into river causes dash pollution. It is water pollution. Firecrackers cause dash and dash pollution. Firecracker cause noise and air pollution. Right? Dash. So fourth one is dash beings and dash things make up environment. It is living beings, living beings and non-living things. Non-living things make up our environment. Very good. Fifth one is dash is an act of causing harm to our environment. The answer is pollution. Pollution is an act of causing harm to our environment. Have you understood? Very good, kids. You all are very intelligent. I know this. Question number B, match the following. What is the environment? Environment is our surroundings. Very good answers by you all. Pollution is what? Pollution is harmful activities causing damage to environment. Water pollution, washing clothes in the river. Air pollution, smoke coming out from the factories, and CNG is compressed natural gas, right? Again, question answers. What is an environment? What is pollution? Different type of pollutions. What are causes to land pollution, air pollution, and how we can save our environment. This is your homework, kids. We have already discussed in details. You can do it on your own. Very good. So that's all for this chapter. Stay excited for clamp of another videos, kids. See you in the next class of SST. Bye.